I'm just about ready to crawl underneath the house. I'm going to take a mental note about from where that is to where I need to come up over there, and that'll tell me where that wire should be. And another thing I could do is I could just measure right here. The outside wall. Measure the outside wall here. Like 15 and a half feet or so. Let's see, I could have, I guess, measured like that before I started cutting my hole down there, gone underneath the house, measured over, all that kind of stuff. It's a little bit more tricky, especially if you don't have much crawl room, or if you're by yourself, you got to hold the tape there, and it's not nice and flat. Okay, 15 and a half feet, and let's just see where we're at from there over. About, in case I can't see it, if it's up inside the insulation, I mean, I could guess and pull the insulation down a little bit, right? And find the wire. Okay, that's about 15 feet that way. So about from where the door is and where it notches, and I'll know where that is underneath the house, because this is where the footing will be, along here, and it will bump out that way and stuff. And if I get mixed up a little bit, I can see where this kind of comes out at an angle over to there, and then across and over. So just kind of get your bearings before you go underneath the house, so you're looking in the right place. All right. Get my light set up. We'll get under the house. See how much room I have up in here? I got plenty to walk around, and that's another reason why I'm gonna put a light switch down here and some lights, because I've got so much room here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here. See, I got to go down further in that next area. So I'm just gonna see here. Look, I'm just walking up here, and now I can move my stuff. But it's going to be so nice to have a plug down here where I can plug in, and some lights and all that when I get done, because that's ultimately going to be part of my project. I'm not just going to be hooking up that sectional couch. I'm going to also do some other stuff. So I'm glad I was thinking about it. So instead of just putting a junction box down here, I can put the light switch and an electrical outlet and use that whole thing as my junction box, you know, to go over to the couch. So that's what I'm planning on doing here. Lots of houses don't have this much room to work under. You know, you're crawling around on your belly and stuff. But for this place, I am very fortunate. That's why I thought I'd run some lights down here and stuff. And see, I still got to go over through that. See over there, because that's where I've got to go. If I'm looking at this, you You see, I know the Christmas tree is about right there, because remember it came out and then it comes across at a 45, and then this wall goes across there, and then the couch, another couch over here. So that's the exterior wall, so to speak, and this is the outside. This is where the deck area is. The door is over in there. So you see these TJIs, what I was trying to tell you before. See how there's a wide piece of wood here, then it's got a dado in it, a notch, and then it goes up to there. And see, I wasn't sure if I was drilling through this floor, down through this edge, and I very well could be hitting this edge too, coming down. I don't know, we'll soon find out. Okay, and these joists aren't that tall, are they? And it's amazing they can span as far as they do. Very amazing for sure. Okay. This is the area. This is the area I want. I'll get my light reset up and I'll show you under there, and we'll find that wire that I pushed down from the floor above. Hey, before we go through there, look at this huge rock. This is one gigantic boulder, and they got lucky that they didn't have to move it. I mean, look at that thing. See, they might have had to shift the whole thing over there, or they just got, like I say, they just got lucky, or else they would have had to crack this thing in half. It goes all the way up along through there. My word, that's a big boulder. Okay, we'll get the light situated here. Ah, now I see what they did. Okay, I came out of that hole, the wall comes across, and I believe the exterior door is right there, and I'm going to end up tapping in right in there and then across at an angle 15 feet over that way. Remember, I was saying that was a long ways for those TGI's joists, these to span. Well, this isn't the outside wall here. Over in here is the outside wall. I don't know if you can see it. Way over there is where the outside wall is. And they built this. This is just a little cripple wall underneath to hold up the floor joists, so that it only has to span from there to there. Then it sits on top of that. Then it goes even further and goes across. And look at that. Look what they did. They left this area open, and they actually got this one. Oh, I see what they did. Okay, they ran across, and they ran a 2 by 10 or something across, I think, all the way across to span this, because I was like, hey, they took a 2 by 6 out of this space, and this one is actually going further, but it's not. It stops right here on a joist hanger. See, here's a joist hanger for this one, and nope, that one goes all the way. Well, that one goes further. Okay, I see what they did. That one goes further, and they should have put a 2 by 6 underneath here, but they didn't, and the inspector missed it, because see, that goes all the way through. This is just a block. This is just a block that goes to here. I see what they've done. That's not really right. They should have put another 2 by 6 under here, but they didn't, and the inspector missed it. Because see, this 2 flat 2 by 6s are holding up this this TJI and this one. It goes all the way across and sits on top of that over there. And then this one stops. This one ends up going on through. And I believe these go these go further too. They might have been able to order these really super long, and just knowing that they were going to put something underneath it, because this one goes through. See, this is a block that goes in between each one, and this continues on, boom, all the way across. But in any case, hey, that's all right. Okay, so I've got to kind of measure from there over, sort of, to see about where my 15 feet is.